Hey kiddos, it's Edgar and I. This may look strange, but he loves sleeping like this, so he's actually sitting in his spot with his blankets, but he leans over and sleeps with his head on the arm of the sofa. So it's where he's comfortable, so that's where I'll read from. So I'm going to read The Three Little Pigs, and this is the traditional version, so you know that the Fractured Fairy Tales are soon coming, and I think the one that you'll like that I read next, in which Mr. Edgar will have to help me, that one is pretty awesome, so you'll have to wait and see that one. So this one is retold by James Marshall. Here's his front cover, and I love the back cover because then you get the view of the back. And this is, like I said, the traditional one. So this one's even a little bit different than some as well, but we'll start the Fractured Fairy Tales soon. So once upon a time, an old sow sent her 3 little pigs out into the world to seek their fortune. "Now be sure to write," she said, "and remember, I love you." I love you, yes, I love you. The first little pig met a man with a load of straw. "I know," said the little pig. "I'll buy your straw and I'll build a house." "That is not a good idea," said the man. "Mind your own business, thank you," said the little pig. And he bought the straw and he set about building a house. It took him no time at all. Very soon, a lean and hungry wolf happened by. Pig was just about his favorite food in the whole world. So he knocked on the door and he said, little pig, let me come in." To which the little pig replied, "No, no, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." Well, this annoyed the wolf to no end. So he said, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." "Go right ahead," said the little pig. So he huffed and he puffed and he blew the house in. And he gobbled up the little pig. Well, the second little pig met a man with a load of sticks. "I've got it," said the little pig. "I'll buy those sticks and I'll build a house." "I'd think twice about that," said the man. "Oh, pooh," said the little pig. "What would you know?" And he bought the sticks and he went to work building a house. "Very pretty," he said. No sooner had he been settled into his brand new house that the wolf happened by. He was, of course, still hungry, so he said, little pig, let me come in." To which the little pig replied, "No, no, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." We'll peek on Edgar when we're done. Now he's sleeping by laying down, which you would think would be more comfortable. Well, the wolf didn't care for that, and he said, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." "Ha ha ha," said the little pig. Well, the wolf huffed and he puffed, and he did blow the house in. And he gobbled up that little pig as well. Now, the third little pig, he met a man with a load of bricks. "These bricks will make a fine, sturdy house," said the man. "That is a capital idea, my good fellow, capital idea," said the little pig. So he bought the bricks and he set about building a house. It actually took him quite a bit of time, but it was well worth it. "Nice and solid," said the little pig, "nice and solid." Well, no sooner had the little pig moved in than he noticed the wolf loitering about, and the wolf was still hungry. So he said, little pig, let me come in." To which the little pig replied, "No, no, no, not by the hair on my chinny chin chin." Well, the wolf had heard that before, so he said, "I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." "Oh, no, 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 don't do that," said the little pig. Well, the wolf huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed until he was quite blue in the face. The house stood firm. "I'll try another approach," muttered the wolf. And he put on his most dazzling smile. Little pig, I was only teasing. By the way, I hear Farmer Jones has the most scrumptious turnips. Shall we go pick a few?" "I'm much too busy right now," said the little pig. "What about tomorrow morning?" "Excellent," said the wolf. "I'll come for you at 6. Well, the next morning, the little pig got up at 5. He hurried off to Farmer Jones' turnip patch and picked a basket full of scrumptious turnips. Then he dashed back home. So when the wolf arrived at 6, the turnips were already boiling in the pot. "Sorry, I just couldn't wait," said the little pig. The wolf tried not to show his displeasure. "No harm done," he said, "no harm done. By the way, there's a lovely apple tree down in Merry Meadow. Shall we go help ourselves to a few apples?" I need to cook the turnips," said the little pig. "Let's meet there tomorrow morning." "Splendid," said the wolf. "Shall we say 5?" Well, the next morning, the little pig was up at 4, and he went off to get the apples. It took longer than he expected to reach Merry Meadow, and while he was busy gathering apples in the highest apple tree, he saw the wolf approaching. "Do try one of these," he said, as he threw the apple as far as he could. Well, when the wolf chased the apple, the little pig shimmied down the tree and made it safely home. The next day the wolf came again. Now really, he was quite put out. "There's a fair today on Hog Hill," he said. "Would you care to go?" "Why don't I meet you there?" said the pig. "Would 3 o'clock suit you?" "Colossal," said the wolf. "There, 3 it is." Now, just to make sure, you know the wolf is going to be there by 2. Well, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the little pig went to the fair and had a grand time. So fine that he actually lost track of the hour, when suddenly, out of the corner of his eye, he saw the wolf coming up the hill. Without a minute to spare, the little pig jumped inside a butter churn, and it started rolling down the hill, right toward the wolf. Well, the wolf was so scared, he ran all the way home. That evening, the wolf went to the little pig's house. He told him how frightened he had been by this great round thing that was rolling down the hill. "Frightened you, did I?" said the little pig. "That great round thing was a butter churn, and I was inside." Well, that was simply too much for the wolf to stand. "I've been nice long enough," he cried. "I'm going to eat you up right now." He climbed onto the roof. Well, when the little pig saw this, he put a big iron pot in the fireplace and he quickly stoked the fire. "Here I come," cried the wolf. "Dinner time." "Oh, you can say that again," said the little pig. And he cooked that mean old wolf and gobbled him right up. So that is the traditional story of the 3 little pigs. Tomorrow night, or sometime tomorrow, we're going to have Mr. Edgar help us with another version of the 3 little pigs. And wink, wink, you're going to want to watch that one because this little guy, maybe it's a little bit more about pugs than pigs. So, Mr. Edgar and I say, see you later. You can hear him snoring. And we'll be back for a fractured fairy tale that just may involve pugs instead of pigs. See you later, kiddos. Bye.